So we're going to go ahead and review factoring with the Xbox. So here we have an example of a problem. And if you recall, as we begin, we would start with A is 1, B is negative 14, and C is negative 51. And that comes off the standard form of a polynomial, which is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a and b are the coefficients, 1 of x squared, 1 of x, and c is the constant term. And so in order to do this, we need the product, which is negative 51 of a and c. Well, let's go a little slower there. 1 times negative 51, which gives me negative 51. And then the sum is negative 14, or b. So up here goes negative 51, and down here goes negative 14. And so we need to think about numbers that multiply to make negative 51. And that's kind of hard. We know it's 1 and 51. And we know the bigger number has to be negative because the sum is negative. That's not going to work. This makes 50. So we know it's not that one. But what else goes into 51? Oh, 3. 3. 3 times... How many times does it go in? 17. Oh, well, 3 set negative 17 and 3. Yeah, that makes negative 14. Okay. So those are my numbers, 3 and negative 17. And so when we're stuck looking for numbers, we want to try that organized list. And then we go ahead and move things into, because what this does for me is it helps me rewrite this expression as x squared plus 3x minus 17x minus 51. Basically, it tells me right after I multiplied, before I combined like terms, I had these 4 terms and these 2 combined. So we use our area model, or our box, to put those terms in. So minus 17x and minus 51. Then we look for the greatest common factors of each row and column. So the greatest common factor is x for this row, and then for this row it's negative 17. We know that 17 is a factor of 51. We figured that out back here. They're both negative. This column, x, is our greatest common factor. And this one, it is 3. Then we want to be sure we're right. X times x is x squared. Yes. X times 3 is 3x. Yes. Negative 17 times x is negative 17x. Negative 17 times 3 is negative 51. Good. And so my answer is x minus 17 and x plus 3.